What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about Ring of Honor. A lot of you guys are getting ready to prepare for what's going to be coming tomorrow with the new promo, and some of you guys are still interested about getting your max level up to 50. We're going to address all those things. One of the things I've been getting a lot of questions about with the real deal players, I guess a lot of people are coming into the Madden Ultimate Team and they're new to the game. What you're going to need to know is that you cannot buy a 95 and upgrade it and put tokens in it. You have to either make the 98 or buy the 98 or get a 99. The 95s do not accept the tokens. All right, I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. And now we're going to go ahead and jump right into what's been going on within the live events. All right, so they've dropped week 7. Okay, week 7 of the actual season 5. You can see that there's another 60,000 available XP that's right here for you guys. You can also see that you're going to need 2 Ring of Honor players in order to get that done for this last one right here. 30 team tackles is pretty stupid to have there, and it's going to be very, very simplistic, like really, really simplistic to do, because more than likely within the actual objective for the Ring of Honors, you're going to have to complete a certain amount of sets to get XP, and in those sets you'll probably get one of the lower level Ring of Honor players, throw 2 of them in there, and you're done. There'll be nothing else going on with it for this. Now, as far as the tab that's going to be there tomorrow, that could require a little bit more extensive stuff, but just for the season 5, for the weekly, for the XP, I know a lot of you guys are talking about reaching MUT level 50. As of today, right, just so that we're on the same page, as of today, I completed the 40-day milestone, so with the daily tracker, so there's nothing else left there for me. If you still have that left, however many days are left, you're gonna have to take care of that. This is gonna help you out, and also more than likely, the Ring of Honor is gonna have additional XP. So if you're looking to max out the level, just stay tuned to the channel. Obviously, turn on post notifications, sub. You're gonna be able to get walked right through it, and you shouldn't have much issue going forward with that. All right, but take care of these weekly things here. Realistically, this right here is a B&D. They kind of got us because the first one that they gave us before wasn't B&D, and a lot of people made like 200, 300K off of it, and then now they made them B&D, so it's pretty nasty. So just, keep that in mind as you grind through. I told you, all you need is really this. The other things as far as upgrading these bums right here, it doesn't really matter. You need this if you're going to continue to play Madden during Season 6. So take a look at that as far as the leveling up goes, and let me know exactly where you are with it. But we should be at level 50, like I told you guys before, by the end of the week. Many of you guys are like, yo, I'm stuck here. There's no way. You just got to stay consistent with what's there, and you'll be good to go. All right? Take care of the milestones. Make sure your dailies are up to date, and that's ultimately what you need to know. Ring of Honor tomorrow completes that 15,000 XP, and then you should be good to go from there. Now, let's jump into the fact of the Ring of Honor. There are certain leaks that they're going to be new X Factors, and some of you guys are wondering about the fact of, similar to the Combine and even the Real Deal with Namdi. What are they going to do? What are they going to add to it? So to give you guys some insight into it, with the Combine, it required you to get 9. All right, you had to get 9 plays in, and then this guy charged up, and then you were good to go. When you looked at the Real Deals, they had other things for us to do that were other objectives to make it a little bit more glitchy, to where you only had to do it for 6 plays. Okay, and then you were good to go for the entire game. I don't know offhand what they're going to do at Ring of Honor. You'll find that out very, very soon. If you are subscribed to me, you'll know when I go live, and we will be experimenting with it tomorrow when it drops. But I just want you guys to know it's going to be probably similar to the 6. As far as the Real Deals, they don't usually go to a point where it's more than something that they already released, but it depends also on the card. If they're going to have limiteds, are they 98s? Like, what's going on? Those things are going to be very, very important. Also, the collectibles that go into it. Remember, it's more than likely, even with golden tickets, they're going to bring back the tokens. So you see how this guy has tokens as a 98? They're going to up everything that we get. When they started this last year, I told you it was really, really dumb, but they continue with it. They double down with it. So you're more than likely going to have to earn tokens. You're no longer just getting a card that works in the game. That's all outdated. Now you got to do extra and additional stuff to make the card even operate as a decent card. So more than likely, that's what's going to be happening with it. Okay, so because of that, there is a chance that this guy is gone. There is a chance that we will get rid of Woolen. But the cards that come out have to be really good, because we're going to get a lot of them. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do it and how we're planning on doing that in a second. I just wanted to go over the X factors. So that's primarily the reason. And even with Cam Chancellor, we may have to now go away from the Super Bowl theme team, possibly. Not likely, but possibly. Because you got to remember, Cam Chancellor is still a really, really good card. His acceleration is a little low at 95, but he's still 99 zone, 99 speed. He's still really good. So we don't really have to worry about him. And he has it on all game. He has dual threat or whatever that is on all game. So he's ready to go with every knockout. So there is a chance, but more than likely he'll stay and we'll replace Nnamdi and Tariq Woolen. All right, just to give you guys an idea of it. Now, how we're going to get a lot of them. Our last set, right? Let's go over to the set so that way you guys understand the thought process. When you look at real deals, let's go over here to real deals, right? These guys were 98s and you can see what they required, okay? If they keep it 98 for the Ring of Honor, we know that it's 25 plus players. So I kind of doubt that they will make it, you know, relative to the promo like AKA where it has to be an AKA player. So 96s and 97s, that is the best guess. They can do something like they did last year where you have to actually make a version of the card and put that card into the set as well in order to make it. I'll explain that tomorrow when it drops. It's sort of like this. You may have to put like 295s or 296s together, get like a player that's a step up to that player, and then put it into the Ring of Honor. It gets really technical, but like I said, I'll simplify it no matter what they do. Objectively, what we're looking for is to see any of these cards that can, you know, any of the card sets that say any. As long as it says any, we're going to be able to make any version of whatever's needed. Okay, so if you have 95s, if you have 96s, and you have 97s, the way that I have right now, we're going to be able to get a lot of these cards for free. Like instantly. Because it doesn't really matter. No matter how they do it, no matter what the market is, you're going to need those cards. So another thing that I was saying, and people don't seem to understand, I'm not telling you to make the set now. That's why you don't see me making the set. Very, very rarely, unless, you know, I know for a fact of what the card is going to be, do I make the cards, you know, preemptively. I always try to wait to see what it is. But what I do is I make sure that I have enough for the type of cards that are going to be needed. Like with the playoffs, I have enough to make 94s. If we have to use 94s for the lower level segment, I have enough to make 95s. I'm going to go through that for, you know, for you guys real quick and show you what's going on. So you just keep this thought process in your head. All right. Playoffs, harvest for 92s. Team of the year, if we got, well, team of the year is 97s, but, you know, I already have 97s made, so I'm not really worried about that. You know, obviously, we're going to have the, you know, Genki Force for 96s, and the Combine for 96s. So all you're going to need to do is hit that subscribe button. I'm going to go over everything with you as far as the sets that are needed and what you have to do, and you are going to be able to make a lot of these cards once it's launched. Just keep in mind, 94, 95, 96, 97. Make sure you have the proper cards to make those. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have a blessed day. One love, y'all.